Paul McCartney has once again reignited global fascination with the Beatles' legacy by revealing that several songs written by the band were never officially released. Speaking in a BBC documentary reflecting on the life and influence of John Lennon, McCartney acknowledged that the band's creative output was far greater than what ultimately appeared on record. During the Beatles' formative years, McCartney and Lennon wrote songs at a remarkable pace, often composing material simply to sharpen their skills. Not all of those early efforts survived. Some were never recorded properly, while others were abandoned as the duo matured as songwriters. Looking back, McCartney was candid about the uneven quality of their earliest work. "There were some songs that weren't very good," McCartney said. "There were some songs written when the writers were young and didn't know how to do it. One was called Just Fun." The song, written in the late 1950s when Lennon and McCartney were still teenagers, never received a professional studio recording. McCartney explained that at the time they often wrote songs without documenting them, meaning many ideas simply disappeared. "We wrote loads of songs back then," he has recalled elsewhere, "and we didn't have tape recorders or anything, so if you didn't remember it, it was gone." Over the decades, fans and music historians have identified traces of other unreleased Beatles material. Songs such as Watching Rainbows, an improvised piece from the Get Back sessions in 1969, and Etc., a demo recorded by McCartney during the White Album era, were ultimately set aside. While some of these recordings have circulated unofficially among collectors, none were deemed suitable for inclusion in the band's official catalog. McCartney's comments have gained renewed relevance in recent years following the 2023 release of Now and Then. Built from a decades-old John Lennon demo and completed using modern audio separation technology, the song became the first new Beatles release in nearly 3 decades. The project demonstrated that unfinished recordings from the past could still be respectfully completed without compromising the band's artistic integrity. However, McCartney has been careful to manage expectations. He has repeatedly emphasized that most unreleased Beatles songs were left unheard for a reason. Many were incomplete, technically crude, or simply not strong enough to represent the band at its best. "We were very self-critical," McCartney has noted, explaining that the Beatles were selective even at the height of their fame. More than 50 years after the band's breakup, the Beatles continue to shape popular music and culture. McCartney's revelation that unreleased songs still exist only adds to the enduring mythology surrounding the group. It serves as a reminder that the Beatles' legacy is defined not only by the music the world knows by heart, but also by the songs that were written, discarded, and quietly left behind, fragments of creativity from one of the greatest bands in history.